Okay. Oh, well. I guess I tried to check out. Okay. Oh, that's comforting. I just use my body for doors, or how are we doing this? Oh. Oh. Do we get to play the TV? Oh, yeah, I get to use my body for doors. That's good. I hope I don't get PTSD. Left click with certain object. Flip this light switch. Ah, nifty. Is that what they mean by the FM? Is that why I'm getting FM? Wow, there's a super delay on that. That's gonna make me freak out later. Can I? Nope. We gotta go the other way.
We are very disturbed this evening to report the apparent murder-suicide of a wife and her 2 children supposedly by their husband and father.
Oh, wow.
The 42-year-old man seemingly shot his pregnant spouse once in the stomach before taking his own life. Neither of the children suffered from gunshot wounds, but were severely beaten, both found with fractured skulls and several broken bones. Stay tuned for further details as police are still investigating the area and attempting to find a motive for this horrific event.
I wonder if I can see it on TV. Oh yeah, I have to use my face. Okay, well.
We
Oh.
apologize for the abrupt interruption and currently have a caller waiting that wishes to speak on this gruesome incident.
Hello? Hello? There's no light switch for me to flip. I guess I just go in. Yo, what up? Hello? Hello? Encounter the woman for the first time? I didn't see anybody. Oh. No. This? Sometimes with this brightness stuff. Oh, hey, piano jar. Sometimes with this brightness stuff, things get a little wonky. Rain in a jar. Right click, zoom in on something.
The crime was first reported by a neighbor, who said she was walking her dog when she heard 2 gunshots from the interior of the home.
I'm fucking dumb, so I'm skipping ahead.
was first reported by a neighbor who said she was walking her dog when she heard 2 gunshots from the interior of the home.
The dog? Really? Okay. Alright. I see how this is gonna be. Alright, I'm gonna be
After
absolutely
calling the
retarded for
police,
most of this.
she then went to investigate the commotion and discovered the bodies after receiving no answer at the door. I simply cannot imagine the weight she must feel after discovering such a horrific event so close to her home.
Fuck.
Still after
Oh my
discovering such a
fuck.
horrific event so close to her home.
Oh. Okay, what's next, funny guy?
She described the scene in gross detail, stating that the family bathroom had so much blood on its walls and floor that the drain had been clogged.
That's sound. Okay. I'm coming, apparently.
One of the bodies present in the bathroom was the family's 11-year-old daughter, who was the third and final victim to be identified as dead at the scene.
Hello? Oh, her daughter was a TV. That makes sense now.
Help! Help! Help!
Oh. Oh, complete Act 1. Hooray. I'm doing great. I know what's up. I guess now I have to go this way. Hello? Oh. Let me use my head for the door. Cool, cool. No. Guess I open up the next one. Oh. Hello.
Don't touch that dial now. We've got many more callers and details yet to come on this thrilling story.
Hello? Silly prank callers.
The father was said to be a heavy drinker by friends and family and would often cause commotion late at night once returning home. He worked as a construction foreman and would frequently visit the local bar with coworkers once their shifts were over.
Another one of these things, or do I just keep walking? That's what I liked about the first one, was where I just keep walking, and then you just do this to me, you know? I need it.
He kept his signature hunting rifle in a locked cabinet at the end of the hallway, the same place that he stored his alcohol. No one was allowed near the cabinet and would be severely punished if found tampering.
Got my rifle and my wine. I'm ready. Do I guess I just go to the next room, okay. Bash my face up against it.
The only safe place to be once the father started drinking was anywhere hidden in the dark. The children told stories to their grandparents about entire nights spent in the closet or under their beds attempting to avoid any harm.
I'm gonna have to hide. Where am I supposed to hide? Oh no. Alright. Yep.
The grandparents said they were fearful of the wife and children's futures after so many episodes of domestic abuse. They described one incident in particular in which the mother suffered from a traumatic head injury that sent her to the hospital.
Oh, I'm about to get bonked. TV in the wall.
The father vowed never to drink again after the mother's hospitalization, but was reportedly seen at his regular bar only days later.
It's a video call. I'm sorry, I don't speak dial tone. I don't walk like that. I feel like I should be leaving.
That door won't hold for long.
I know, I need to run. Let me leave. School's out.
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
Now I have to find a clock, right? You funny. Cool. Yeah, that's a clock. Oh, I have to click the time. Okay, got it.
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
Number 3. Is it all going to be in this one? Or... Why do we have to rush out of the building?
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
Gotta be
On the day of the
room,
crime,
right?
the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
More clocks?
On the day of the crime, the father checked out both of his children early from school around noon. Those in the main office at the time described him as eerily anxious as the three quickly rushed out of the building.
Another clock. Okay, click. Yeah. Now what?
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings, which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
interrupting a small school of typically only 9 students per classroom.
Oh. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Alright, pick up a bunch of books.
When called to the front office, both of the children's moods quickly shifted to that of pure dread. Their teachers asked them to gather their books, among other belongings, which they did at the
slowest fucking pace possible.
interrupting the small school of typically only 9 students per classroom.
Fucking dumb to play this. There it is. Fuck.
Assigned to opposite rooms from one another, the children also differed greatly in personality. The daughter strived for greatness, her favorite subject being geography, and has always been at the top of her class. The son, on the other hand, was deservedly punished for his actions, often being sent to time out for acting up.
Not the globe. Is there a map somewhere?
Assigned to opposite rooms from one another, the
Now,
children
by this
also
globe,
differed
right?
greatly in personality.
Yeah.
The daughter strived for greatness, her favorite subject being geography, and has always been at the top of her class. The son, on the other hand, was
Well, that
deservedly
globe didn't make
punished
it.
for his actions, often getting sent
No
to
matter how
time
far
out
you
for acting
away.
up.
Oh, they will be? Sounds good. Now what? Okay. Door open so I can just continue my walking simulator? Oh, it's at the other globe. It's probably the other globe I gotta stare at too.
Assigned to opposite rooms from one another, the children also differed greatly in personality. The daughter strived for greatness, her favorite subject being geography,
Where the fuck
and
would
has
time
always
out
been at
be?
the top of her class. The son, on
Is
the
it
other
over
hand,
here?
was deservedly punished for his actions, often getting sent to time out for acting up.
Oh, am I gonna have to stand in the corner? Is that what it is?
Has been at the top of her class. The son, on the other hand, was deservedly punished.
And shove the kid outside and put him in a corner. That's very unfortunate.
Most days, it seemed like the only safe space for the young man was inside his own locker. If he wasn't getting beaten at home by his father, the children at school would do it instead.
Do we have to slide in? No? Oh, there we go. Okay. Am I gonna pop up in front of my locker and give me a smile? Checking lockers. Are we good? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think they know which locker it is now. Huh, I'm fine. Act 2. Complete the school area. Riveting. And then the door's closed, and then my neck gets snapped the opposite direction. Alright. Use my face for the door again. Use more face of door. Oh, howdy. Oh, red's a nice color.
loved her children more than anything in the world, emotions that were quickly changed after the little incident. Once returning from the hospital, she couldn't bear to look upon their faces. All she could see was her husband in their eyes.
That's rough. Oh, thanks for holding the door for me. No? Okay. Well, I should have to go through this part then, right? Am I supposed to activate the door? Oh, everything's upside down. How do you want me to get in there? Yeah, everything's all upside down. Let's kick out. Oh, fine. Close the door on my ass. Jeez.
She feared these same emotions would linger once the new member of the family arrived.
Something
Had to change.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. Hello? Oh, we're gonna see another fetus in a sink? That's my favorite part of PT. This is nightmare. Come on. We good? Can I go through the door?
All of the voices bottled inside of her were finally unleashed. No more abuse. No more
suffering.
No more.
Family.
These children, including the one inside of her, would become just like you. She feared her life. They deserve a better existence. They deserve a fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start. Sure. Can we... Oh god. FM sound. Oh.
She finally made up her mind. Her plan for freedom.
Oh! She took the way out. Can you jump out at me? Or push me in the coffin? Oh no! I'm going sleepy bye. Looks incredibly comfortable though.
Do you know what the funniest part of it all is?
It didn't work.
Such a happy family. It's quite strange how almost everyone looks normal from an outside perspective until you pull back the curtain and find a story such as this. It breaks my heart to
Wow,
report
that's the
these
same
things to the
voice actor
public
from Miss
day in and
Eden.
day out. People eat it up. They love wallowing in the misfortune of others. The mother in tonight's headlining tragedy is another victim for these leeches to feed on, further fueling the growing decay of society. I often struggle with myself, finding that I am a large portion of the problem at hand. Just like her, I am a
Goddamn parasite.
that has infected your mind. No matter where you go or what you do, you can never get rid of us. It's quite ironic when you think about it all, really. The very place that festered her emotions is what currently shackles you now.
That's pretty funny. Ah, great. Here we go.
Her mind had been warped, damaged by those she loved most. Once she had time alone to think and heal, the
Absolute darkness.
inside of her grew exponentially.
Oh, fuck my life! Alright. Can I get to this door?
She was found dead in the hallway, floating in a pool of blood once the paramedics arrived. The unborn child, still within her, was instantly killed when the bullet entered her stomach. Strangely enough, she was found with scratch marks on both of her arms as well as severe cuts on her right hand. The father dropped his children off at home before packing his bags for another impromptu hunting trip, abandoning the family for yet
Another
weekend.
Another weekend. Oh, that one, right? Well, alright.
He was found lying in the living room, dead with his head split open from the bottom, rifle still in hand. Pieces of a shattered vase were scattered around him, with his left cheek adorned with a massive wound. The two children laid in their beds, unsure of what to do, as the mother beckoned for the daughter's help with something in the living room.
Oh. We gotta get rid of the body. Oh, the bed's completed before he has to repeat it, please.
The daughter was found dead in the bathroom, head smashed against the tub. The son, on the other hand, would fall victim to a fate
Much worse than death.
Oh. Into the abyss. Everything's all normal. It's all fine now.
this shit again. I think it's about time to change the channel.
Jesus, save me!
I think you know what needs to be done.
Let go.
Oh. Fucking SpongeBob meme. Hop in.
The son went to investigate the commotion in the living room. But he couldn't get there in time.
That's a lot of blood. What's going on in the room? Fuck, that was loud. Oh, because that was my skull getting bashed in. That's why it was loud. Huh. Well, that sure was something.